Today, I'm planning to take up an interesting topic which I love the most: how to be happy, how to live a happy life. Because happiness looks different for everyone. For you, maybe it's being with peace with who you are, or having a secure network of friends who accept you unconditionally, or the freedom to pursue your deepest dreams. Happiness has so many definitions from person to person. So, regardless of your version of true happiness, living a happier, more satisfied life is within reach. A few tweaks to your regular habits can help you get there. Habits matter. Actually, if you have ever tried breaking a bad habit, you know all too well how ingrained they are. Well, good habits are deeply ingrained too. Why not work on making positive habits part of our routine? Here is a look at some daily, monthly, and yearly habits to help kickstart your quest. So, I would like to tell this before this new year 2021 that I have been implementing this to be happy. And if it helps, I request you all to implement the same, because we are born in this universe to be happy. Just remember that everyone's version of happiness is a little different, and so is their path to achieving it. If some of these habits create added stress or just don't fit your lifestyle, just leave them, forget about them. And with a little time and practice, you'll figure out what does and what does not work for you. So let me start with the number one tip, that is smile. So you tend to smile when you're happy, but it's actually a two-way street. We smile because we are happy, and smiling causes the brain to release dopamine, which makes us happier. That is what I do. So that doesn't mean you have to go around with a fake smile plastered on your face all the time. But the next time you find yourself feeling low, crack a smile and see what happens. Or try starting each morning by smiling at yourself in a mirror. Number two, exercise. Exercise isn't just for your body. Regular exercise can help to reduce stress, the feelings of anxiety, and symptoms of depression, while boosting your self esteem and happiness. Even a small amount of physical activity can make a lot of difference. You don't have to train for a triathlon or a scale a cliff. Unless that's what makes you happy, of course. The trick is not to overexert. If you suddenly throw yourself into a strenuous routine, you will probably just end up frustrated. Consider these exercises, which I generally do. Take a walk around the block every night after the dinner, and sign up for a beginner class in yoga, and start your day with a 5 minute stretching. So this will be really, really relaxing and make you happy. So remind yourself of any fun activities you once enjoyed but that have fallen by the wayside, or activities you always wanted to try, such as anything like dancing. I love to do that. And number three, get plenty of sleep. And no matter how much modern society steers us toward a less sleep, we know that adequate sleep is a vital, trusted source of a good health and brain function and emotional well-being. So most adults need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And if you find yourself fighting the urge to nap during the day, or just generally feel like you're in a fog, your body may be telling you it needs more rest. Here are few tips to help you build better sleep routine. Write down how many hours of sleep you get each night and how rested you feel. After a week, you should have a better idea how you're doing. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, including weekends. And reserve the hour before bed as quiet time. Take a bath, read, or do something relaxing. Avoid heavy eating and drinking. And keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Invest in some good bedding. And if you have to take a nap, try to limit it to 20 minutes. And if you consistently have problems sleeping, talk to your doctor. You may have a sleep disorder, and that may require a treatment. And number four, eat with good mood and in good mind. You already know that food choices have an impact on your overall physical health, but some foods can also affect your state of mind. For example, carbohydrates. So, carbohydrates will release serotonin, your feel good hormone. Just keep simple carbs foods high in sugar and starch to a minimum, because that energy surge is short and you will crash. Complex carbs such as vegetables, beans, and whole grains are better. And the lean material, such as the meat, poultry, legumes, and dairy, are high in protein. These foods release dopamine and norepinephrine, which boost energy and concentration. And highly processed or deep fried foods tend to leave you feeling down, so will skipping meals. Start by making one better food choice each day. For example, you have a sweet breakfast pastry or some yogurt with the fruit. You will still satisfy your sweet tooth, and the protein will help you avoid a mid-morning energy crash. And try adding in a new food swap every week. And number five will be grateful. Simply being grateful can give you your mood a big boost among other benefits. For example, a recent two-part study found that practicing gratitude can have a significant impact on your feelings of hope and happiness. Start each day acknowledging one thing you're grateful for. You can do this while you're brushing your teeth or just waiting for that snoozed alarm to go off. As you go about your day, try to keep an open eye out for pleasant things in your life. They can be big things, such as knowing that someone loves you or getting a well deserved promotion. But they can also be little things, such as a coworker who offered you a cup of coffee, and the neighbor who waved at you, or maybe even with just the warmth of the sun on your skin. With a little practice, you may even become more aware of all the positive things around you. Number six, give a compliment. Research shows that performing acts of kindness can help you feel more satisfied, and giving a sincere compliment is a quick, easy way to brighten someone's day while giving your own happiness a boost. Catch the person's eye and say it with a smile so they know you mean it. You might be surprised by how good it makes you feel. If you want to offer someone a compliment on the physical appearance, make sure to do it in a respectful way. And number seven, breathe deeply. You're tense, your shoulders are tight, and you feel as though you just might lose it. We all know that feeling. Instinct may tell you to take a long, deep breath to calm yourself down. Turns out that instinct is a good one. According to Harvard Health, deep breathing exercises can help you reduce your stress. The next time you feel stressed or at your wits' end, walk through these steps. Close your eyes, try to envision a happy memory or a beautiful place, or take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, or slowly breathe out through your mouth or nose, or repeat this process several times until you start to feel yourself calm down. If you're having a hard time taking slow, deliberate breath, try counting to five in your head with each inhale and exhale. Number eight, acknowledge the unhappy moments too. A positive attitude is generally a good thing, but bad things happen to everybody. It's just part of life. If you get some bad news, make a mistake, or just feel like you're in a funk, don't try to pretend you're happy. Acknowledge the feeling of unhappiness and letting yourself experiencing it for a moment. Then shift your focus towards what made you feel this way and what it might take to recover. Would a deep breathing exercise help? A long walk outside? Talking it over with someone? Let the moment pass and take care of yourself. Remember, once happy all the time. That is what I keep doing to keep myself happy. Number nine, keep a journal. A journal is a good way to organize your thoughts, analyze your feelings, and make plans. And you don't have to be a literary genius or write volumes to benefit. It can be as simple as jotting down a few thoughts before you go to bed. If putting certain things in writing makes you nervous, you can always shred it when you have finished. It's the process that counts, not sure what to do with all the feelings that end up on the page. Number 10, face stress head on. Life is full of stresses, and it's impossible to avoid all of them. There is no need to. And now I do the same. I just face it and take it head on. For those stresses you can't avoid, remind yourself that everyone has stress. There's no reason to think it's all on you. And chances are you're stronger than you think you are. Instead of letting yourself get overwhelmed, try to tackle the stresses head on. This might mean initiating an uncomfortable conversation or putting some extra work, but the sooner you tackle, the sooner you pit in your stomach will start to shrink. And try a top rated app for meditation. Meditation is one thing which is very, very good. And number 11, Declutter. The decluttering sounds like a big project, but setting aside just 20 minutes a week can have a big impact. What can you do in 20 minutes? Lots. Set a timer on your phone and take 15 minutes to tidy up a specific area of one room, say your closet or that out of control junk drawer. Put everything in its place and toss or give away any extra clutter that's not serving you anymore. Keep a designated box for giveaways to make things a little easier. So this is one thing. And number 12, see friends. Humans are social beings, and having close friends can make us happy. Who do you miss? Reach out to them, make a date to get together, or simply have a long phone chat. That's very, very nice feel. And number 13 is plan your week. Feel like you're flailing apart. Try sitting down at the end of every week and making a basic list for following week. Even if you don't stick to the plan, blocking out time where you can do laundry or go to grocery shopping or tackle projects at work can help to quit your mind. And number 14 is a ditch your phone, unplug reality. Really, turn off all electronics and put those earbuds away for at least 1 hour once in a week. They'll still be there for you later. If you still want them, that is, if you haven't unplugged in a while, you might be surprised at the difference it makes. Let your mind wander free for a change. Read, meditate, take a walk, and pay attention to your surroundings. And number 15 is get into nature. Spending 30 minutes or more a week in green spaces can help lower blood pressure and depression. That is what I will do. Your green space could be anything from your neighborhood park or your own backyard or a rooftop garden too. And number 16, explore meditation. There are many methods of meditation, and explore it. Go into that dream world. And they can involve movement, focus, spirituality, or a combination of all the three. Number 17 is consider some therapy if required. And number 18 is find a self care ritual. So it is easy to neglect self care in a fast paced world. Nobody does it. But your body carries your thoughts, passions, and spirit through this world. Doesn't it deserve a little rest? So give it to it. And let me see what we can do monthly. So give back. That is 19th point is give back. If you find that giving daily compliment provides a needed boost to your mind, considering making a monthly routine of giving back on a larger scale. Maybe that's helping out at a food bank on a third weekend or something like that. And number 20, take yourself out. No one to go out with. Well, what rule says you can't go out alone? Go to your favorite restaurant, take in a movie, or go on that trip you always dreamed for. Even if you are a social butterfly, spending some deliberate time alone can you help reconnect with your activities that truly make you happy. 21. Create a thought list. You arrive for an appointment with 10 minutes to spare. What do you do with that time? Pick up your cell phone to scroll through social media, worry about the busy week you have ever had, or take control of your thoughts during these brief windows of time. At the start of each month, make a short list of happy memories of things you're looking forward to on a small piece of paper or on your phone. When you find yourself waiting for a ride, standing in the line of grocery store, or just with a few minutes to kill, break out the list. And yearly habits, you can take time to reflect. So the start of a new year is a good time to stop and take inventory of your life. Set aside some time to catch up with yourself the way you would with an old friend. How are you doing? What have you been up to? Are you happier than you were a year ago? But try to avoid the pitfall of judging yourself too harshly for your answers. You have made it to another year, and that's plenty. If you find that your mood hasn't improved much over the last year, consider making an appointment with your doctor or talking to a therapist if required. And 23, re-evaluate your goals. People change, so think about where you're heading and consider if that's still where you want to go. There is no shame in changing your game. Let go of any goals that no longer serve you, even if they sound nice on paper. Then 24, take care of your body. You hear it all the time, including several times in this talk of mine, but your physical and mental health are closely intertwined. As you build habits to improve your happiness, make sure to follow up with routine appointments to take care of your body. See your primary care physician and also do your annual medical checkup. Take care of any chronic health conditions and see the specialist as recommended, and see your dentist and eye specialist, and overall checkup is very, very essential. And last but not the least, let go of the grudges. This is often easier said than done, but you don't have to do it for other person. Sometimes offering forgiveness or dropping a grudge is more about self-care than compassion for others. Take stock of your relationships with others. Are you harboring any resentment or ill will towards someone? If so, consider reaching out to them in an effort to bury the hatchet. This does not have to be a reconciliation. You may just need to end the relationship and move on. If reaching out isn't an option, try getting your feelings out in a letter. You don't even have to send it to them. Just getting your feelings out on a mind and into the world can be free. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, I hope in the new year I have given you tips to be happy, which I follow. Stay blessed and wish you all a very, very happy, prosperous new year.